So, good evening, everyone. I think that was a really informative talk by Ms. Risha and also Mr. Shadi sir. So, I think you all are familiar with the importance of CUET and coming to the central universities and all, and what is the basic things about CUET and how to know about the subjects and the mark structure, everything about that. So the main and the first thing that we have to do to enter into a central university is to apply for it, right? So it is very important for us to know what are the major things and what are the major errors that are occur during the application procedure and all. So I will be discussing about these topics today. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to apply for online registration. The first thing you have to do is applying for online registration. So in the registration form, you can easily avail it in the site called exams.nta.ac.in, and also if you type the last site named as cuetsummer.ac, it's also available in that site. So the first thing that you have to do is apply for online registration. So when you open that site, you will get a, a window about personal details like candidate's name, father's name, mother's name, and every personal details. And you will get you have to accept, like you have to choose one ID proof, which is maybe Aadhaar card or PAN card or ABC ID. I think most of the students are not getting ABC ID right now because we are plus two students. So usually every students choose Aadhaar card as their ID proof, and you will get an OTP to that mobile number which has been linked to this particular Aadhaar number, and you can easily type the personal details and also present address and permanent address, everything. So when you write this present address and permanent address, you have to keep that in mind that the city center, the city information will be regarding this present address and permanent address. So when you just type the permanent and present address, you have to be careful that it will be automatically recorded, that it will be automatically there, the city information will be automatically there. And also there will be a site for choosing password, there will be a window for choosing password and security pin. And after entering the OTP that has been sent to the Aadhaar ID that is linked to the mobile number, an OTP will be sent to our mobile number, and this every information regarding the CUET will be sent to this particular mobile number. So you have to be keenly aware of this. Like you have to update everything. You have to check your SMS and all every time. Also, your mail ID is also one important thing about the updation and all. And the next thing after the application for registration form, the next thing is to fill the application form, which is a main or important thing. A window that have to be filled up about your personal information will pop up after the registration process. It mainly consists of basic personal information such as name, address, email, and phone number, etc. And the next window will be about category, annual income, certificates, and identity, like certificates and for those who avail reservations like OBC, NCL, SC, and PWD, also ward of defense, claim for sports quota, everything related to that. So who, whoever who have to submit these certificates, they should be clearly mentioning about these, like, yeah, I am I have this certificate, I am having this reservation and all. And the next window will be about mm, reservation and quota, like I said, for example, below poverty line, ward of university employee, etc. If you're not applicable for these things, you can choose no and move to the further procedures. And the next step will be about qualification details. Yeah, so it will consist inquiries like 10th and 12th information, like percentage, total and obtained marks, CGPA, etc. So if you got a full A plus in the 10th, you will get 9 as the CGPA, and if it is full A, you will get 8, and if it is B plus, 7, and so on. So if you have any doubts with CGPA and all, we can discuss it later. And the next step is to select universities and courses, of course. So this is the major and main thing that we have to do, because we have to select even before, very before starting applying, we have to select a number of universities. I mean, a very big number, because there is no limit for this. So we can select universities, and we have to select the particular courses in these universities, because we can't randomly choose any universities, because it's we have already talked about the importance of getting into a central university. So it should be a central university that is your dream. You should select a central university that you want to spend your 4 years, and it should be a wise decision, of course. So you have to select a long number of universities and courses. So you have to prepare the list of universities very before applying for CUET. Yeah. And you can't select random universities at the very moment of application procedure, and many more universities will join at the end of this application procedure. So this is an important thing. Like now, it is like 60 plus universities are there in the site. They're present in the site. Like uh, there will be more, and there will the university more university will join at the end of the application procedure. Like the last date for applying is 26th March 11:50 p.m. And you have to keep update yourself in that site, like which universities have joined recently, and you have to apply for that university. So you can easily edit in these adding universities and courses. You can easily edit in your own, like in your computer or in your device. So it's very easy. So please be updated about these things, and you will have you have to choose domains, and the next window allows you to choose the subjects. As you know, last year we can choose 10 subjects including general test and language, but this year it's only 6 subjects. So we have to choose it wisely. Which subjects should we write to enter to that particular dream university? So if you want to enter to EFLU, you have to write English and general test. So um, you have to importantly, you have to do this. You have to give English and general test as the first preference. If the English and foreign language university is your first preference, you have to give English and general test as your first preference, then next domains. So it is only 6 subjects. So please choose the subjects wisely according to the domains and according to the university preference, like which should be written in order to enter you to that particular university. These 6 domains policy limits your freedom of choosing domains. So choose your domains wisely. And the next step is to choose exam center. So Risha has told more about these exam centers. Like I said before, the address you give will choose automatically recorded, and they will give the exam center accordingly. But you have the option to edit it. So in the previous window, we have filed our address, right? So the exam center will be automatically according to your permanent address. You will have, I think, 4 or 5 preferences. The important thing is, please try to apply it the earliest, because if you delay your application procedure, you would not be able to avail your desired exam centers. Like if you delay your application to the last day of submission, it will be very difficult for you to avail your desired exam center, as exam center is the important thing. You have to go and write. If it is hybrid or if it is online CBT, you have to go and write. So please be vigilant about that also, and so try maximum to apply as soon as possible. So the next step is to upload required documents. So the main documents we have to upload is the photo and our signature. So our photo, last year there were demands like your ear should be seen and things like that. So this year it's like, seeing you should show your ear is not mentioned in the guidelines. It's like the photo should be clear, that this person should be clear and understandable by the authorities. And the format of the photo is JPG or JPG with a minimum 10 KB to maximum 200 KB. So signature should be in the format again JPG or JPG with a size of minimum 4 KB to maximum 30 KB. Last year we have to upload NCL documents, OBC declaration form, and so on. But this year it seems like the certificates of PWD are the only one that has been asked in order to avail the reservation and all. So you it is important to take all the certificates that provides you reservation, but still for applying you only have to uh, upload the certificate of PWD. And if you're uploading any kind of certificate, you need to scan the copy of the certificates, and it should be uploaded with a minimum size of 50 KB to a maximum size of 300 KB. So every certificate that you're uploading should be attested by the Tahsildar, because it's a central university purpose, central purpose. So it should be attested by the Tahsildar. So these are the main thing. These are the major errors that happens for students who apply for the CUET. So you have to be careful when you give application for these certificates and all. The last step is fee payment step. Comparing to the last year, there is a slight variation in the structure of fee payment. I think Risha already mentioned about this structure of fee payment. So I think there is no necessary to add on to that, because she has mentioned it very clearly. But for 3 subjects, we have to pay 1,000, and it vary on the category you belong. Like OBC and NCL category, it's like 900, and for general it's 1,000, and SC ST and like 800, and centers outside India it's like 4,500. So for each additional subject you have to pay 400 each. So it also vary according to the um, category you belong. So these are the main things about applying and all. So even after the fee payment, you can edit the universities. As I said earlier, there will be more university joining at the end of the last submission of this application. So please be vigilant, and please be updated by frequently entering the site and looking for these informations, because you are the one who want to enter to Central University and all. So you are the one who you should be care about all those things. And that's it. I think that's all about application and all. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.